Healing Art with Henry. Woohoo! Hi, welcome to Healing Art with Henry. Today we're going to jump in and do a painting and going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about duality and how that plays a role with boundaries, and just kind of how to navigate our power in the world. So today I'm going to start off painting I'm going to use a symbol of a character that I really love. It's called the quadrupus. This is my four-legged octopus. And the reason I'm going to paint him is because he is a symbol of fluidity and also kind of holding your own space. So I want you to humor me for a little while. We are going to assume together, just for a little while during this episode, that we are fluid creatures, that we are similar to a stream or a river, or a moving body of water somehow. And so what happens in our life is we're always kind of ever changing. We're always going through these changes from moment to moment. We are becoming a different person. And so what's important to us at one moment may not be important to us at another moment. And so in our communication with ourselves and with other people, we kind of it's kind of hard to navigate that because we set like a boundary with a person, and then maybe an hour later that boundary isn't relevant anymore to us. Or maybe we need a new boundary all of a sudden. And so I think understanding ourselves as these like fluid, flexible creatures, and kind of allowing ourselves to stretch and change directions at any time with anybody. We kind of have to have a view of ourselves that's very water-like, or like this quadrupus here who lives in the water and flows with it and is flexible. So every idea that we have, every thought we have, has an opposite on a spectrum. There's like there is like a duality spectrum kind of to everything, and I guess true mental health is being able to transcend those dualities. Or to be able to like understand the spectrum of the duality and be able to like function within it. And it takes a lot of personal flexibility to be able to do that. But one example of this duality is to really care and to really not care. And in different times, they're important. So sometimes it's really important to care, and sometimes it's really important to not care about what others are doing or what people are doing or even what yourself is doing. And so we kind of want to stay fluid so we can kind of bounce back and forth between the caring and not caring. And when I start thinking about painting, and while I'm painting, I'm thinking about the importance of duality, and I'm thinking about the importance the role of duality plays. I want to play with the color with this. So I've painted my quadrupus orange. His basic color is orange, and so I want to put an opposite color against him to show kind of like, we're going to kind of show the importance of duality here by showing two ends of a spectrum with color. So on the color wheel, orange is a secondary color and blue is a primary color, and they are opposite each other on a color wheel. And so they, when placed next to each other, they help each other stand off of each other. So all of a sudden they're giving each other value, and they're showing how two opposing forces can complement each other. In the same way, you could imagine orange being I care, and blue being I don't care. And being able to play with both of those at the same time. So you're not somebody who just cares about everything, and you're not someone who just doesn't care about everything. And that you're somebody who knows how to use both. And you become a more dimensional and dynamic person, just like a painting with two opposing colors becomes more powerful to look at. And where these two colors sit next to each other, when the blue is sitting next to the orange, when any color is sitting next to another color, right here, where the blue and orange are touching, that creates a vibration, a light vibration that registers with your eye. And you can notice the importance of the environment that this little quadrupus is in. It's allowing him to, there's a vibration happening between the orange and the blue. It's pushing each other back and forth. And you can change that vibration by changing the color. If you put two secondary colors next to each other, the vibration won't be as strong and he'll calm down. So if you put a green and an orange together, it would be a softer vibration. So in the beginning, we were kind of talking about boundaries a little bit, and being fluid and being able to change your boundaries with people as you're going through life, or you're going through your day. Maybe you want something at one moment and don't want something at another moment. I often think about what Walt Whitman said. I'm a big fan of literature. I love reading, and I really love Walt Whitman. And there's one thing that he said. It was, "Do I contradict myself? Very well, I contradict myself. I contain multitudes." And Walt Whitman's not the only being on the planet to contain multitudes. You contain multitudes. I contain multitudes. And by being somebody that's aware of containing multitudes, we give ourselves the permission to change our mind at any moment. Maybe you want to go to a concert with some friends. That feels really good. Like a really good idea. And you go to the show, and something rubs you wrong when you're there, and you feel like you need your space and you want to go home. Well, you're allowed just to go home. And just because you made a commitment at an earlier time doesn't mean you have to always follow through with it. Because circumstances change, the environment changes, and we change. So it's an ever-changing situation, and to be beholden to what you thought in an earlier time does not mean you have to do it later on. That's something I practice often. It's just kind of trusting that everything will be okay without me. And that I can let go of my feeling of self-importance and take care of myself sometimes. And this is just a small example of what we can do in our relationships with people. It's like the idea of consent with people on all levels. Kind of viewing people as ever-changing beings who are allowed to change their mind, giving other people permission to change their mind about anything at any time, and knowing that you yourself will be okay with or without their participation, and kind of letting them know that, and giving them the freedom to walk away from you at any time. is really a loving thing to do. And then also giving yourself that permission. And give yourself your permission to change your mind. So as I'm wrapping up this painting, I just want to remind you that you are a sovereign being. You're independently yourself, and that you have the ability to be aware that you're creating your reality and how you're playing within your reality. That the moment is at the tip of the paintbrush, and that you're the one controlling the paintbrush. So please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and maybe share it with some friends if you like it. It kind of keeps it going for me, and I really like sharing my art process and my thought process, and I like including you with that. And also my all these prints, you can buy a print of any of these symbols that you connect with. There'll be a link in the description, in the YouTube description on this video or any of the other videos. And there's prints available. You can hang a little reminder in your home of something that resonated strongly with you. Thanks for joining me on Healing Art with Henry, and we'll see you next time.
Little Popper, off the bed! No, Off the bed! Now! Hey guys, are you ready for Gnome Week on YouTube?
Oh, I'm so sorry, we forgot. It's girls' night out tonight.
But the live opening ceremony!
Oh, I know. I feel bad, but we gotta go. Have fun, good luck. Sorry.
It's okay. You can come up now. Oh, little Popper. I love you, little Popper. You're the best little pet mouse ever. Oh, Eureka! Hey, ladies, I have an idea. We're gonna throw an art show.
Oh, that sounds rad. Let's get all our friends and go together. We'll see you there.